Tesla stock. Tesla stock is pumped by scammers and filth bags and losers too. And if you love Tesla, I hate you. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I want to show you some massive scammers and grifters, okay? Let's check out some disgusting, manipulative, two-faced, I would almost say lying individuals, okay? On the left, we have Farzad Mesbahi. I call him Mesbussy. Or I actually have a new term now. It's called Mesmussy. And then we have in the middle, we have solving the truck stop problem, solving the money problem, Stephen Mark Ryan. And then the king scammer of them all, Clown Elon Muskrat. Look at this freaking look at his eyes, his soulless eyes. Like there's nothing in there, just soulless grifting. All of these clowns are massive scammers, liars, degenerates, and losers. I am going to flay them in the next couple of minutes and show you that they have been lying to you since the very beginning. Now, what have we heard from these clowns? Okay, we've heard many things. Tesla's revenue growth is going to be amazing. Tesla's margin growth is going to be amazing. GM is dying. Ford is dying. All the other car companies are dying. Tesla will be the only car company. Tesla stock is going to go to $100 trillion per share in the next 5 seconds. That's all that I've heard from this clown, and especially this lying, scamming scumbag, Clown Elon Muskrat. So let's go see what actually happened to Tesla stock. Oh, we got $153. I thought it was going to be worth $100 trillion in the next five seconds, bro. So Tesla stock has collapsed. Why? Because the story is unraveling. Now, if we look at quarterly growth rates, we can clearly, if you are low IQ, you may not be able to see this. Okay, you may not understand this because you've just watched Solving the Money Problem, Stephen Mark Ryan, and Farzad, who can't even read a statement of cash flows, a totally incompetent scammer. This guy, Farzad, this guy right here, he goes on YouTube. This guy, look at his eyes. He goes on YouTube and he lectures you that General Motors is dead. And he looks at the statement of cash flows and he totally screws up. He completely misinterprets what he's looking at to prove a false point that General Motors is dead. And he embarrassed himself like a total massive clown. And how does he get rewarded? More subscribers. That's how it works on YouTube. If you're an incompetent, lying scumbag filth bag, you just get more money. So let's look at old Tesla Maesla, right? So what is the first thing you notice about their revenue growth rate? Oh, well, their revenue is growing, right? But their year-over-year revenue growth rate is actually going down. Look at that, 80% year-over-year. 80%, 41, 55, 37, 24%. You mean to tell me that cutting prices actually lowers their revenue growth rate? No way. You mean to tell me there's so much competition out there that they're eventually going to hit a plateau because not everybody's going to buy a Tesla? And it's just, well, not anymore, but it's basically a luxury clown company with just a couple boring models. Yes, okay. But these shills right here, these shills told you that Tesla's revenue growth rate was going to, their compounded annual growth rate was going to be 50%. And then I look at the numbers, they say 50. And I look at the numbers and I see an absolute collapse in revenue. Okay. And this is after they cut prices. Now, the next thing I heard was that gross profit, gross margin wasn't going to go down. Okay. I heard that the price cuts were going to slay the other car companies because Tesla apparently cut the prices of their insane demand cars for, I guess, I don't know why they would do that basically, but for some reason they cut their prices. But because their cost efficiencies were so much better, they were still going to have an amazing gross margin, okay? Well, I can see right off the bat that their gross profit actually dropped. But these guys said that basically the gross profit was going to keep going up. They were going to maintain these amazing margins. I remember watching a Meet Kevin video where he said he expects their gross profit to be like 30-something%, their automotive gross margin to be 30-something%. How'd that go, Meet Tesla? Because if we go down to the gross margin, Oh, it's now at 19.34%. Okay. So their gross margin has collapsed. Their operating margin is slowing down. Their profit margin is going down. Their free cash flow margin is almost negative. Their growth rate is slowing down. And still, these clowns come on YouTube and pump Tesla. Unbelievable. Okay. But that's not the big thing that I want to talk about in this video. Okay. Yeah, these guys are clowns. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's scum of the earth. All these guys are scum. They're just liars. They're scammers and they're liars. They're grifting off of a bubble. But here's what I don't like the most. Okay. Here's what made me laugh. So apparently I heard Tesla, like in every market around the world, people were only going to buy Teslas. Tesla is just crushing the competition. Well, there's this new car that came out called the BYD Seagull. And it says here that this car is going to cost 8,000 British pounds, or I think the article says $11,000. Tesla's biggest Chinese rival drops a bombshell. An $11,000 electric vehicle is coming to China. Okay. That's a vehicle that I could see potentially hurting Legacy Auto. Okay. An $11,000 electric vehicle. How much do Teslas cost? Oh, 3 times that? What do you think Chinese consumers are going to want to buy? Are they going to want to spend 3 times as much money, like a year's salary, on a Tesla because it's the future, bro? Or are they probably going to tend to buy stuff like this new Seagull vehicle that's coming out? That's $11,000. I would buy that for 11 grand. Dude, look at this. If I didn't have kids, if I was just a childless degenerate, I would buy this. Look at this. 11K. It's not a bad car, okay? BYD is absolutely curb stomping Tesla, okay? This is the type of car that's going to dominate, okay? This is the type of car that most people around the world are going to drive. Most people aren't wealthy liberal douchebags that live in California, okay? I just hate to break it to you, you bubble boys. Most people are not wealthy douchebags. Most people, however, around the world can probably afford a car like this that is electric and only costs $11,000. Okay, but Tesla, full zone drive. Shut up, shut up. This is the car of the future. Okay, not the Model 3 and the Y, which are like 3-4 times as much as this thing. Massive freaking clowns. But there's something else that I want to talk about. Okay, these clowns always talk about how the other legacy automakers are just dying. Well, General Motors just released earnings. Okay, and let's read about this dying auto company. Okay. General Motors today reported first quarter 2023 revenue of $40 billion. They had $40 billion of revenue. That's net income of $2.4 billion. So they're still profitable. Okay. Now let's look at that year over year growth. So we go over to General Motors. So their last Q1 earnings was, let's see, where is it at? Right here, $35 billion. So their revenue year over year has actually gone up 11%. Wow, that's a dying company. Their revenue's up 11% year over year. They're just going extinct, guys, and they're profitable, huh? Let's see what else they put on this announcement, okay? Let's see. Full year 2023 guidance. Net income attributable to stockholders of $8.4 to $9.9 billion. They could have almost $10 billion of profit in 2023. Is that a dying company? Freaking crap. Freaking clown. These people are such liars. I've been telling you this. US GAAP net automotive cash provided by operating activities of $16.5 billion to $20.5 billion. They are generating operating cash flow from their autos of up to $20 billion in 2023. You're telling me that's a dying company? Do you see the narrative, the crumbling? Everybody's going to buy a Tesla. False. Tesla's expensive. It's one car company. All the other legacy automakers are going out of business. False, you freaking disgusting liar. Other companies are doing it just fine, okay? General Motors had an increase of revenue. Oh, Tesla's going to grow their revenue at 50% compounded annually. No, it's massively slowed down. Oh, Tesla's automotive margin is going to be the best in the world. Oh, it's actually collapsing. Do you see the scam? Do you not see it? Okay. These guys they're scum. This guy's a liar. This guy straight up lies. He knows what he's doing. He's pumping the stock. This guy has just enriched himself by basically convincing people to put all their money in Tesla stock. Total scumbag. And this guy's jumping on the bandwagon. I used to work at Tesla, and I used to buy the stock, and General Motors cash flow is negative because I don't know how to read a statement of cash flows. All right, don't forget to sign up for my Patreon down below. Even though I'm an incompetent clown. What a bunch of freaking losers, okay? But you know what? I'll still get all the hate comments. Strong man, you don't understand. I just crush your arguments one by one. 2 live streams. This is the last one today. Get used to it. I'm just waiting for Tesla to get back to 110 to get back in. Oh my God. Don't forget Meat Breath. Meat Breath is very guilty, okay? I should do a Meat Breath roast. Let's see. Tesla is profitable. Yes, it is. You're right. That's not why the stock was so massively inflated. GM robbed me at 1,500 when they tried to take the bailout and file bankruptcy. Yeah, just buy VT, okay? Let's see. Hey, I'm a childless degenerate. You should buy the Seagull. It's 11K. I would buy that car. Let's see. Jeremy did a live stream with the guy on the left. Everyone was just ragging on Jeremy about Tattooed Chef. Good. But you know what? Jeremy's like, I don't care. I'm still rich. All right, that's it, guys. This is the last video for today. I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. We'll see. But before you know it, I'll be back home. Talk to you later. Cheers.